Okay, great. Everybody cue up your playlist. And we're going to start today in a comfortable seat. So go ahead and get comfortable, however that is for you. I like to sit cross-legged. But you can sit however you want. And I want you to just shake everything out. You're halfway through the week, and the weeks might not even mean anything to you anymore because they're weird, but be okay with your weird. Shake it out. And start to just come into your breath. And what that means is just start to build big inhales and feel your chest lift. And as you exhale, feel yourself settle, your shoulders pull away from your ears. Just get comfortable. And really, I encourage you to move in any way that you feel like you need to move right now. So it might be some shoulder dips, some neck rolls. If you have the strap, I always love to start off with some of this kind of action. If you have tight shoulders, if you're sitting at a computer all day long, this is just something you should do anyway. Also, it helps to walk up to the corner of a room and press your hands against the corner and open your chest. It's going to help a lot because we're so busy being hunched over that if you can open and express through your chest and shoulders, you're just going to feel better. I've had a few people say, and I've had it happen to me too, where they feel like they're getting really, they feel like they're short of breath, if your chest is tight, and everybody's panicking, but really it's just because your chest muscles are really locked up right now. So take time to open them. We're going to do some chest work tonight. I want tonight to be one of those classes where you finish and you're just you're tired, you're happy. So move a few more breaths here any way you want to move. If you've got that tight low back, it'll feel good to kind of fold over your crossed legs and maybe swirl a little bit side to side. And then we're going to find stillness. So go ahead and come on up here. And as you inhale, lift your shoulders up. And as you exhale, bring your palms down on your thighs. Tonight on your knees. Lengthen through your spine. And I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And relax that space right between your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue and your mouth. I want you to set an intention for your class tonight. Think about something that's going to make you feel calm, make you feel good, and come into a place of happiness and comfort when things get a little bit uncomfortable for you. And be okay with being uncomfortable. It's okay. It's how we get stronger. On your next inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach all the way through. Grab your left wrist in your right hand and exhale to your right side, pulling through that left wrist, feeling your intercostal muscles, the muscles right here in between your ribs, stretching, releasing, and turn your chest slightly open towards the sky here. Inhale, go ahead and come on up through center. Exhale, switch wrists and tip over to your left side. Gently pulling through that right arm. Inhale to come on up. On your exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your palms together, but bring your palms away from your spine and start to fold forward. Just releasing through your chest. Let your head be heavy here. Maybe it feels good to rock it side to side. Maybe you find a spot that's really tight in your back and you hang out on one side. Inhale, hands come up. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky, and exhale your shoulders away from your palms. Again, keep lengthening through your spine, so don't cave into this. Sit up tall. Bring your hands back if you can. Keep lengthening through your spine. Extend through your arm bones, and it might feel good again to tip to one side and tip to the other side. Inhale, hands up, and exhale, bring your palms in front of your face, press them away, tuck your chin to your chest, and move. Pull your hands to the right, and then pull your hands to the left, getting into the upper back here. Inhale, bring your hands back up. Exhale, twist to your right side. Sit up tall on your breath in, lengthen through your spine. And on your exhale, just twist to the right side a little bit deeper. Keep lengthening through your spine. Option to take weight out of your right hand and wrap it around your back. Keep bringing those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale to sweep your hands up nice and tall. And exhale to the left side. Sit up tall on your breath in, reach through your spine. And on your exhale, twist a little bit further. Maybe you take weight out of your left hand this time, wrap it around your waist. Looking over that left shoulder. Keep lengthening through your spine. Next breath in, both hands come up, big reach. Exhale your right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. Plant that left sit bone into the ground. So a similar stretch to what we did earlier with our hands bound. But this time I want you to start to fold over that right leg and walk both hands out to the right side. See if you can get both fingertips on the ground. Look down towards your knee. Plant that left sit bone into the ground and stretch through that hand on the left side. As you inhale, feel your lower back expanding, the back of your ribs lifting with your breath coming in. As you exhale, walk through center. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Put your right arm up and over. Plant that right sit bone into the mat. Big extension and big reach to this right hand. Take a big inhale here. And on your exhale, we're going to fold over your left leg. Walk your hands out. Try to get those right fingertips on the floor. Let your head be heavy. And again, expanding into the back here. Big breath in. Feel everything lifting. Exhale. Coming back to the ground. One more time on this side. Inhale to lift through the ribs. And as you exhale, walk it through center. Inhale to unfurl your spine here. Uncross your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Wrap your hands around the bottom of your feet. Press your feet into your hands. And use the weight of your feet like you're actively pressing into your hands. Start to lean back here. Directing your breath into your shoulders, especially the fronts of your shoulders, into your chest, sitting up tall. So you're kind of counterbalancing your weight. You're leaning back while you're pressing into your hands, stretching through your neck. Bring your neck down so your ears touching your right shoulder or close to your right shoulder. Bring your neck down so your chin is touching your chest. And then over to the left. Back up through center, big inhale. Exhale, take Baddha Konasana, where your hands are around your feet again. Use your elbows this time to squish your shins down and fold forward. You can round through your spine if that feels good. You might want to dip one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Starting to get into your hips here a little bit too. So the further forward you lean and the more pressure you put with your elbows on your shins, the deeper you're going to feel this right in your inner hips. Inhale, go ahead and come on up. Take your feet out wider, but keep them together. So this long diamond, fold forward again. And this time you're going to feel that stretch start to move into your outer hips. Roscoe's Ujjayi breathing is really good. You might even be able to hear it. It's that or he's snoring. I can't tell which one it is. Go ahead and straighten your legs out here. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall. And on your exhale, fold forward. And either grab a hold of your feet or your toes or your shins. Or if you have a strap, you can wrap your strap around your feet here for a little extra leverage, whatever feels good for you. And I want you to just hold on to something and pedal your feet out a little bit so you can start to get into the back of your legs. Notice as you start to stretch out your calves and your hamstrings here, you're going to feel it in your lower back. Directly releasing your lower back just by doing this hamstring stretch. Inhale, go ahead and roll on up and magically make your way into your Navasana. We're going to do something. We got a hot tip on a new kind of ab work this week. So we're going to take a big breath in. On our exhale, we're going to come down, make like a little snow angel with your hands and your feet. Don't kick over your drinks or kick your friends. Inhale, come on back up all the way to Navasana. Exhale, back down, snow angel. Inhale, up. Make your angel. Back up. Down, hands and legs out. And up. Down. Up. Your shoulders stay off the ground the entire time. So you're always in crunch position. Let's do 5 more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold Navasana. Big breath in. Exhale halfway down. So shoulders are lifting. Spine is straight here. Tap your feet. Don't forget to breathe. If it starts to suck really hard, smile. Come into your happy place. Back to static. Inhale all the way up. Woo. Exhale halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale halfway, hold. Big circles with your feet. Big circles, shoulders stay lifted, spine stay straight. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Static for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take your feet wide on your mat. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Relaxing those hip flexors. Come back into your breath. Big focus. Grab behind your thighs. Rock up and down in your spine. Massage out your spine here. And then come on back up. Straight into your Navasana. Again, if you're tired, you can grab behind your thighs. Otherwise, hold your legs out long. Big inhale. Exhale. Come halfway down, but let your chest and back come all the way down to the mat. So my back and head are on the mat. Left leg's gonna come down. Inhale your right leg up. Hands come together. Take a big breath out. Big breath in. On your exhale, crunch and twist to the right. Inhale it down. Exhale, crunch and twist. Inhale down. Exhale up and down and up and down and up. Keep that right leg lifting and down and up and down. 2 more. Up, down, up, down. Take 1 quick breath for rest. Extend your left leg up. Hands are to a point. Take a big breath in. Exhale up to the left. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up, down, and up, and down, and up, and down. 3 more. Up, down, up, down. Last one. Up and down. Soles of your feet together. Almost there. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, reach up towards your feet. Inhale down. Exhale up. Option to hover your feet. Inhale down. Exhale up and down and up and down and up, down. 5 more. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one. Up. Hold it. Reach for those toes. Reach for 3, 2, 1. Grab behind your thighs. Rock up. Roll over your crossed legs. Good job through core work. Take your cat-cow. Enjoy your inhale. Feel that stretch in your core. Exhale, curl and round for cat. Whew. Inhale for cow. Exhale, curl and round for cat. And move with your breath here. Take any modifications you want to take. Maybe you want to press back through a child's pose. Maybe you want to stick your hips out to one side. Just make sure you stick your hips out to the other side as well. One more round, whatever variation you want. Come back to your hands and knees. And I want you to take your knees a little bit wider. Walk your hands off the corners of your mat for Anahatasana, puppy dog pose. Continuing to stretch into our chest here, pressing into your hands. Take your knees a little bit wider. Press it back to a really wide child's pose. Bring that left hand to the center of your mat. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle in child's pose here. You can walk that left hand out, or you can take it behind your back for a half bind. Or you can just use it to twist yourself around a little bit further. One more inhale. On your exhale, plant that left hand down. Inhale, open your right arm up. And exhale, back second side, plant your right hand. Inhale that left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop that left shoulder down. You can either walk your right hand forward, take your bind, or you can just use it for balance to twist yourself around a little bit further. One more breath in here. On your exhale, come on back through center. Come back up to hands and knees. Take your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here. Back into your breath. Bring both feet into the center of your mat. Let your hips fall over to the right side, heels to the right. Maybe you walk your left hand out a little bit. Head is heavy for a big side stretch on your left side. Inhale it through center and switch sides. Hips over to the left, heels to the left. Walk that right hand out. Big breath in. Exhale it back through center. On your inhale, shift it forward to plank pose. Exhale, lift with your hips, come back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right toes, clip them down on your left heel. Plant that left heel into the earth, opening up the back of your left leg, specifically into your calf here. Maybe all the way into your hamstring, but use the weight of your right foot to really push down on that left heel. Head can be totally relaxed and heavy. Go ahead and switch your feet, plant your right foot down. Left toes come on down to that right heel. One more breath in. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And we just take some joggers here. So extend your right leg up. Exhale, knee forward. And then switch. Just take these little joggers. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up into malasana. Take your squat at the top of your mat, sitting up tall. Hands coming right in between your knees, so no sinking into this, right? So your hips can be down low, but your chest is lifting. Shoulders come back, so no crunch. Open your chest and shoulders here. Feel free to move a little bit side to side. If you need a quick drink, grab a quick drink. Come back into your intention. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet together. Moving through Surya Namaskar A. Inhale to sweep your hands up tall. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway, flatten out your spine. On your exhale, plant your hands, gently step back to plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank. On your exhale, chaturanga, lower down with your elbows pinned into your ribs. Option to stop halfway and pause. On your inhale, take your cobra or lift for upward facing dog. Open your heart here. Exhale, lead with your hips, downward facing dog. So remember, in chaturangas, throughout class, you can always modify if you need to come down to your knees. If you want to do knees, chest, and chin. If you want to add in some push-ups. If you want to do a chin stand or one leg, whatever you want is golden. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. This time on your exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale to reach. Exhale for cactus, a little deeper back bend this time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga of your choice. While meet in downward facing dog. Most important thing you can do in these classes is just to always time your movements with an inhale or an exhale. It's a meditative thing. It will help you focus. Tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system, chilling out your heart a little bit. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One more round here. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale for cactus, deeper back bend here. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, cactus, open your heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or play with crow back through chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward dog. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, take your squat, top of the mat. So back to a familiar place here. Take a sip if you need to take a sip. Back into your attention, back into your focus. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet together. Next breath in, sit low, take your chair pose. Reach those arms high and shoulders away from your ears for one inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back into a warrior foot. Open up for warrior one. Inhale to reach, hips are squared towards the top of the mat. Exhale, hands come down, step back, move through chaturanga, option to keep your left leg lifted. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. On your exhale, right leg lifts. On your inhale, step your right foot forward, spin your back heel down. Come on up for warrior one. Hips squared towards me. Take one big breath in. On your exhale, hands come down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, sit low, hands come high, chair pose again. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back into that warrior foot. Inhale, open for warrior one. Exhale, reach your arms forward. You're trying to grab the delicious cupcakes that are almost there. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands come down, step back, move through vinyasa. Option to keep your right leg lifted. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Send your left leg up. Big inhale. Exhale your left foot forward. Spin your right heel down for that warrior one again. Inhale to reach tall for a breath. Exhale. Fold forward, halfway, reach for the cookies. Whatever's calling for you. Clearly I have a thing with gluten and sweets. One more big breath. On your exhale, bring your hands down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale for chair pose, sit low, hands come high. One, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, clench your hands, right foot comes back, right knee comes down. Good old Anjaneyasana. Sink into this bent knee on the left side for one breath. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out your left leg, Ardha Hanuman. Getting into your hamstring, folding over that leg. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, shift back forward, plant your hands, step back. Optional chaturanga, or you can just meet in downward facing dog. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Right leg lifts, breath in. Right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, one, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out that right leg. So fold over that right leg. Good, pointing or flexing your toes here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend through that right knee. Bring your hands to the front of your mat. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Back to chair pose, sit low, hands high. One, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot comes back. Left knee down. Heel toe your foot out to a lizard pose, but keep your toes kind of pointed forward. Right hand comes back, grabs that left foot. Big quad stretch here. Let that right foot open to the right just a little bit. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drop that hand down. Step it back. Optional chaturanga here. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down. Heel to that foot out to the side just a bit. Bend to that right knee. Take your left hand, reach back. Grab that foot for lizard pose, rolling onto the meaty part of the top of your knee, your quad here. Big quad stretch. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release your foot. Hands come down and just step that foot right into your squat again. Familiar places with our squats. So if you need a quick drink, grab a quick drink, circle out your wrists, and we're going to start our sequences. So like I said before, you're going to need a little bit of extra room. We're going to be flowing through some funky gate pose, upward facing dog combos tonight that you might fall over or kick somebody in the face. So just be wary. Be wary of your space. On your inhale, stand all the way up, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet together. Come back into your intention, back into your happy place, back into your calm breath. Next inhale, sit low, take your chair pose. Hands come high, reach them long, inhale. Exhale for cactus arms, open and smile your shoulder blades back here. Inhale to reach them high. Exhale to bring them back. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. All right, here's where things are going to get weird early. Inhale your right foot up. Stack and open your hip here. Plant that left heel down. Really reach that right knee. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, I want you to just bring that right knee and shin all the way to the outside of the right side of your mat. Take your left foot, extend it out for gate pose. Inhale to reach your hands up tall. Exhale, we're going to fold over that left leg. Reaching your right hand over. Press that left hip forward. You're going to feel a nice, intense Hip stretch on that left side. Inhale to come up. I want you to plant your right hand down. And you're going to take that left foot, plant your left foot down, and try to use just your right hand here. Step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. So you got this big, wide L shape. Take that left foot, open it up here for one breath in side plank, and then take wild thing. Bring that left foot behind you. Open your heart to the sky. One big breath in wild thing. Exhale, come on back to your side plank so you can either stack your feet, but everybody's gonna end up having to lift their legs. So take a big breath in, lift this left leg tall, and on your exhale, step to the top of your mat. And voila, spin your back heel down, just like we were earlier. Come into your warrior one. So nice deep lunge in this left leg. I want you to take your right foot and try to peel the inside of your foot up. So it's gonna, if you don't do that, you're on the inside of your right foot, it's gonna feel different than if you plant the outside of your right foot and try to peel it forward. So you might need to realign your hips to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands tall. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your chest here, big back bend for your breath in. Exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. My left shoulder is gonna be right where my left knee is. My head is heavy. My left butt cheek isn't sticking out to the left too far. I'm bringing it back in line here. Take one more breath in. On my exhale, release your hands. Come on back up for warrior one. Exhale for warrior two. So heel to arch alignment. Might widen my stance here just a tiny bit. Take a nice deep lunge. Actually, go ahead and widen your stance a little more than normal. Inhale to reach it forward. And if you come to my classes a lot, you're gonna probably realize that we're gonna sit here for a while, but don't fall. Stay reaching. Put the weight into this left quad. This is working on the glute, quad, hamstring. Lift that left heel up, getting into that calf work. If you want to do little taps, you can do little taps with that left heel. Keeping both hands tall, core pulled in. Inhale to reach a little bit further. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten out that left leg. Inhale to reach that left hand. Exhale, come all the way forward for triangle pose. So your hips come back. Left hand comes forward. That left hand comes down to your shin. Right hand extends tall. Nice slow flow, but big deep stretches tonight. Lots of strength. Take one more breath in triangle. On your exhale, bring your hands down to frame that front foot. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Bump your back foot in just a tiny bit. Walk your hands forward, take an inhale. On your exhale, spring off that back foot. Right to your standing split for just a brief moment until you transition hands to heart center here. Degasana, hands at heart center, right leg is lifting. Ooh. Try to focus on something that's not moving if you can. Open your hands wide, tip it into half moon pose. So open your hips to the right side, chest to the right side. Big transition, opening into half moon. Take one more inhale. Exhale, land as slowly and gracefully as you can back in your warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, big reverse here. Big breath in reverse. Exhale to cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Three-legged dog, kick that left leg high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Option to keep your left leg lifted. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Same thing, second side. We're gonna lift our left leg tall. Stack and open your hip here. Plant that right heel down, plant that left hand down. Take one more inhale. Exhale that left knee all the way to the outside of the left mat, left side of your mat. Right foot's gonna come into gate pose. Inhale to sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale to fold over that right leg. Pressing those hips forward here. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna come back up. We're gonna plant that left hand, plant your right foot so your toes are pointing forward. Then we're gonna extend that left leg back, sliding that right foot back. One breath in side plank. Wild thing, step that right foot behind you. Inhale to lift your hips, nice and tall. Exhale, come on back to your side plank for one breath. Everybody lift that right leg, take a big inhale. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Spin that back heel down. Maybe put your feet a little wider here. Come on up for warrior one and maybe take a second to align your hips so they're facing forward. Hands come tall for one inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down behind your back. Interlace your palms. Remember to peel open the inside of that left foot. Inhale to lift your chest, hands away from your spine. Exhale, humble warrior, fold it forward. So your left butt cheek's in line with your right cheek's in line with your right knee. Head is heavy here. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, come on back up. Release your hands. Inhale here. Warrior two, spin it open. Heel to arch alignment here, so torso is parallel to that long left side of your mat. Roscoe is having a very active running brain right now. I don't know if you can see his feet, but it's really cute. Inhale to reach it forward. Big wide stance. Option to lift that right heel or do these little heel taps. Looking right down the middle of that right finger. Challenge your strength on this right side. Reach a little further. You're gonna make it. It's just a line you gotta play with. Inhale to reach a little further. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten out that right leg. It's gonna feel nice. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come all the way forward for triangle. So my hips come back, that right hand reaches forward. Right hand comes down to my shin or to the mat. Left hand extends to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending through your right knee here. But you're nice and flat through your torso. One more big breath. On your exhale, bring your hands down to frame that front foot. I want you to bump that back foot in just a tiny bit. Walk those hands forward and spring off that left leg. Take your standing split until you find your balance. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift up for Degasana, airplane pose with your hands at heart center. Embrace those wobbles. I love the wobbles. Ooh. One more inhale. Exhale to open your arms and open up for half moon pose, facing the left side of your mat. Don't get frustrated if you fall out of it. Nobody can tell but you. Also, it doesn't matter. Just come on back. With that left leg a little higher, take one more inhale. Exhale, land it back in your warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, big reverse here. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame that front foot. Kick that right foot up for three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, option for that right leg lifted. Cobra, upward facing dog. On your exhale, take your knees wide. Press back to a child's pose. Woo! My heart is beating good. Come back into your breath focus here and move in this child's pose. Move side to side. On your next inhale, crawl forward on your forearms. Take forearm plank here. Stack your shoulders right over your elbows for forearm plank. I like to have my hands wide. You can have your hands together, but I like to disperse my weight a little bit more in the palms of my hands. Just holding forearm plank. Somebody asked me the other day how long they thought I could hold a plank for, and I didn't try, but I'm not going to try right now, but I want to say I could do it for, I don't know, a long time. So we're going to play with our edge here for just a moment. Press those heels back. Keep lifting through your hips. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Hold for 3 more big, big breaths. One more big breath. Take that inhale. Exhale, bring your hips down. Take your Sphinx pose. So pull yourself through those arms, open your chest. Go ahead and bend through your knees here. Reach your head back towards your feet. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come back to forearm plank. Regular plank, lift up. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, find your squat at the top of the mat. Here we are. Feel free to take a sip of a beverage. If you'd like to play, we're gonna have 1 minute for playtime right now. 1 minute starting right now for crow pose or a tripod headstand. I'm gonna go ahead and lead from crow to tripod. Otherwise, just chill out in your squat. Take a child's pose. We're gonna have 1 minute to play. For crow, fingers are spread wide. You're gonna walk your knees up to your triceps. Your eyes are forward. Lift your heels first. Squeeze your knees into your triceps into your knees. As you look forward, take one foot off the mat, maybe the other. And if you get it, just let yourself right forward on your head. And congratulations, you made it to tripod. If you want to get crazy, you can try sticking a leg in the air, maybe two. If you're up, try to come back down to your tripod. And if you really want to play a little more, try to come back up into your crow from your tripod. And your squat. Exactly 1 minute. That's perfect. Take one more big breath. Circle out your wrists on your exhale. And on your inhale, stand up tall, big reach. Hands to heart center. Bring your feet to the center of the mat. We're going to flow through our sequence again. Some optional things. Some binds and stuff. Come on back to your chair pose. Sit low. Hands come tall. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Open for cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale, open for cactus again. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, make your way back to chaturanga any way you'd like. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. From downward dog, extend your right leg up. Stack and open that hip here. Going back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shift it forward. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, bring that right knee to the outside of your mat, just to the behind your right wrist. Send that left foot out. Take that gate pose again. Sweep your hands up tall, big breath. Exhale, tipping over to that left leg. Reaching that right hand over, extension towards your toes. Inhale, come on up. And this time, tip it to the right side. Lift that left hip, lift that left hand. Stay here. Or you can kick that left foot back into your left hand for a bit of a quad stretch. One more breath. Bring that left foot back down. Right hand's gonna come down just in front of that right knee. And we're gonna make that same move. I'm tucking my left hand behind my back, planting my left foot, stepping my right foot back, sliding that left foot, taking one breath here in side plank, stepping into wild thing. Big inhale. Exhale for a side plank. We're gonna hang out in side plank a little bit longer, so if you wanna take a break, you can drop that right knee down for some more support. Otherwise, you have the option to lift that leg. You can do your crunches, knees to elbow. You can take a tree pose. You can grab your toes. The options are limitless. Take one more inhale, and then everybody lift that left leg tall. On your exhale, woo, step it forward. Here we are again. Spin your back heel down. Maybe widen your stance just a bit. Warrior one. One breath in. Exhale to interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to reach your palms away and open your heart. Exhale to fold forward. Left shoulder to that left knee. Head comes down. Inhale to open it back up. We're going to move a little bit here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach your hands up tall. Exhale, spin it open for warrior two. Inhale to reach that hand forward. Side angle pose. That left hand, you can put your left hand on your knee, or you can drop that left hand to the mat. Your right hand can stay tall, half bind. Feel free to take your full bind, or play with your birdie. If you'd like to take bird of paradise and you know what you're up to, go for it. I'm going to stay in the bind tonight. If you take that bind, make sure you open your chest to the sky and you bring the shoulder blades together on your back. Enjoy this. Deep, deep stretch. Lots of work happening on that left side. If you're in bird, please come back down. If you have that bind, release your bind. Swim that right arm back open. On your inhale, reverse through that triangle. So we're going to straighten out that left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, reach that left hand forward, hips come back, full triangle pose. Left hand can either come to your shin or to the mat. You just want to try to fit, actually good to see myself. You just want to, because I was kind of sitting like this, you want to straighten your alignment out so you're kind of can fit between two panes of glass here. Option to extend that right hand forward. One big breath. On your exhale, bring your hands down to the inside of that front foot. Spin over the ball of your back foot. Bump that back foot in just like before. Walk those hands forward and lift it up for standing splits. So hands are at heart center. Now we're at Degasana. We're going to lift a little taller. Our chest is going to open. We're going to bring that right foot around. Take your figure four here. I'm going to start to sit down into this. If you want to stay here, this is a perfect place to be. If you want to hike that foot up a little higher, you can bring your hands down to the mat for a glute stretch. If you want to play with Galabasana quickly, you can bring your hands down to the ground. Use that right shin as a little stand to extend into the arm balance. If you're in that balance, make your way back up, please. From your figure four, kick that right foot back. We're going to land back in our warrior. Open for warrior two and reverse already quickly. Inhale here. Exhale your hands down to frame your front foot. Move through chaturanga, or if you're wanting to skip it, feel free to come right into downward facing dog. We'll all meet back in down dog. One more side to go. Left leg lifts on your inhale. Stack and open that hip. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to nose on your exhale. Inhale to kick it tall. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, drop that left knee down just behind that left wrist. Take that right foot out. Open up for your gate pose. Breath in. Exhale to fold over that right knee. Extend your left arm. Reaching towards those left toes, but open your chest to the front. So none of this. You want to open, open, open. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to tip the other way. So option to stay just like this. Pet your dog. Or you can take that right foot up. Grab your right foot. Do this lovely quad stretch here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release your foot. Take it back to that gate foot. Slide that left hand forward on your mat. Plant that right foot. Plant that left hand. Try to kick that left foot back. Sliding that right foot. Open once for side plank. And all the way open to wild thing for one big breath here. And then bring it back to side plank, holding for about 3 breaths. You have those options. You can do the core work. Wherever you are, keep those hips lifting tall. One more big breath here. And then look at the top of your mat. Take that right foot and step it all the way forward. Spin that back heel down. Bring it open for warrior one. Inhale. Exhale to interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, open. Exhale to fold. Inhale, open, hands come up. Warrior two, we're gonna spin it open, heel to arch alignment. Reach it forward on your breath in. Take that side angle pose. That right forearm can come to your right leg, or you can bring that right hand down. The left hand can come to the sky. You can take your half bind. You can take your full bind. If you take the bind, open your chest. If you want bird of paradise, step that left foot up to meet your right foot. Otherwise, enjoy a moment here in side angle pose. If you're in bird, make your way back down. If you have that bind, release your bind. On your inhale, swim all the way through and open to reverse your warrior. Big breath in, straighten out that right leg. Exhale, come forward, take that triangle pose, that right hand's reaching. Right hand comes down, the left arm extends up to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending that right leg. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, you can reach that left hand forward just a little bit more. One more breath. I want you to bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Bump that back foot in, and we're gonna walk forward, taking just briefly a standing split to get our balance. Hands coming to heart center, Degasana. Lifting through your chest, establish your balance. Sweeping that left leg up for figure four. We're gonna lower down. And you can stay right here. Have a little party to Justin Timberlake. Or you can hike that foot up and come lower down. Springing those hands forward, taking your Galavasana, wrapping your toes around your right tricep and extending that right leg back. If you're in the balance, make your way back up slowly. Extending that left leg back. Take an inhale, and we're gonna land back in our warrior foot. Open to reverse your warrior. One big inhale. Exhale to cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Kick that right foot up. Final vinyasa of class. Come back to your child's pose here. Knees wide. Relax into your child's pose. Move your butt side to side. Walk your hands to the right side. Place your left palm in your right palm. Maybe let your head rest on your left tricep. Really sink that left hip back towards your left heel. Getting into that lower back, into that sacral area. Walking through center. Right hand comes on top of your left hand here. Maybe your head comes down your right tricep. Inhale, bring it forward. Go ahead and lift your hips up, tuck your toes, take your down dog. Extend your right leg up here. Pigeon pose, your right shin comes forward. Left leg comes down. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, if you have a tight back, I want you to take this twist. Take your left hand, thread it under your right arm, drop your left shoulder down. Reach your right arm, can be up. You can also take that half bind. You might be able to find your toes. There's other variations for pigeon. Obviously, you can take whatever variation you want, but if you have that tight back, get a little deeper into your hips and do this twist tonight. Take one more inhale on this side. And under exhale, we're going to come back up to our hands. Shake out that right leg. Kick it back in three-legged dog. And we'll take our second side. Extend your left leg up on your inhale. Left foot comes forward. Pigeon pose, second side. Sometimes I have to cheat my foot forward a little bit more. So again, for that twist, you're going to thread your right arm under your left arm. And there's other options. If you're somebody who's really king on king pigeon, you can always open your heart, really hook yourself around that right foot. You can also just come down to your forearms if that's what suits you tonight. But if you did the twist on the first side, I encourage you to do it on the second side. Very deep for your outer hip and your glute. Most important thing is to pay attention to your knee here. Make sure there's no pain in your knee. Take one more breath in. And on your exhale, come on back to your hands, tuck your toes, kick that left foot back, shake it out. Take a big breath in through your nose. On your exhale, step or hop through to a seat here. We're gonna do a big hip flexor stretch. It's gonna release everything in this low back area. So I want you to come on down to your backs here. It's kind of awkward, but hopefully we can figure it out from video. Let's come on down to your backs. Now I want you to just take your knees, let them fall over to the left like we would for our spinal twist, but take your left leg, the outside of your left foot, and squish it down on your right thigh, and then walk your right foot off the right side of your mat. And as you're doing that, try to plant that left knee down. You're gonna feel a massive stretch in that right hip flexor. It's gonna help release everything in your lower core, in your back. Extend that right arm out. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, just bring your knees up through center, windshield wiper everything to reset. And let them fall over to the right side. Take the knife edge of your right foot, put it on that left thigh, and walk that left foot off the mat to the left here. Opening your left hand out. Putting weight onto that left quad. I really feel this super deep in my hip flexor. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release that. Bring your feet flat on the mat. Windshield wiper everything. And we're going to take one round of bridge pose here. Bring your feet right to your butt. Bring your knees together. On your inhale, lift your hips. Interlace your fingers underneath your spine. Walk your shoulder blades together. Press into those palms. Lift those hips up really tall. Squeeze those knees together. Take one more inhale. And on your exhale, come onto your toes. Release your hands and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, bring your spine down. Come right into your happy baby pose. Reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Squish your sacrum down to the mat like you were trying to smash a piece of paper down. So you almost want all of your tailbone down on the mat here. Might feel good to rock a little side to side. But use the weight of your feet and gravity to really get flat for your sacrum on the mat. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release that. Bring your knees into your chest. On your inhale, squeeze your forehead up to your knees. Crunch everything together. Fists, toes, face. Take one giant breath in. And on your exhale, release yourself into your Shavasana. If you feel any kind of pinchiness or tightness in your low back, take your feet wide on your mat tonight and just sit in knock-knee position. Always the option to take Supta Baddha Konasana, where you have the soles of your feet together, one hand on your tummy, one hand on your heart. Whatever you do, chill out in the position that suits you best tonight. We'll be here for about a minute and a half. Just let everything go. You can get back to life soon enough. Right now, please be heavy.
Bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Make little fists. Perhaps rock your head side to side. Open and close your jaw. And in your next few breaths, start to make your way back up to your comfortable seat. Take your time. When you get there, bring your hands to heart center. That last song, I feel like resonates really well right now, just with the chorus, don't let it break you. And that's kind of my mantra right now. In spite of whatever's going on right now, all I can offer is just don't let it break you. We can be stronger than all of this. We'll close with our 3 breaths. Please dedicate your final 3 breaths to somebody or a cause or something that really needs your extra energy tonight. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through your nose, big reach. Exhale. One more big reach, big breath in. Exhale. Thank you all so much. I will see you on Friday evening for class. I hope you have a great night. If you have any feedback, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I love you. Take care. Thanks for being here. Roscoe says thanks too. I want to show you Roscoe right now because he's just ridiculous. Look at him. Like, can you be more comfortable than that? Thanks, you guys. Good night.